In the news this week, Labor and Liberal Party embrace diversity as state election edges closer.
Plus why Australian young adult stress levels reaches new heights.
This is the Evening News with Ivan Lung and Daniel Stanislav.
Good evening. In the world of politics, it's either kill or be killed. With the state election looming soon, both Liberal and Labor Party are targeting the Asian community by endorsing Chinese MP candidates. In an exclusive interview, Nelson Liu discussed various issues with opposition leader Mark McGowan.
Why should Western Australians vote for Mark McGowan and Labor government?
Because we offer a fresh start, we offer a plan for jobs, we offer a plan for health, a plan for freight and trade. And the state needs a change that will kickstart the state's economy.
There's an increased influx of Asian people contributing to government, including Lily Chen and Pierre Young. Now, why has it taken Labor so long to push for a Chinese candidate?
Pierre Young is a Labor candidate, so he hopefully will be elected at number 3 in South Metropolitan Region. We had an Asian Member of Parliament, in fact a couple of them over the past few years. And I'm hoping that Pierre Young will be elected. He's a terrific guy.
Should Asian communities in WA be disheartened that there aren't enough Asian people in parliaments representing them?
If people are disheartened, I'd encourage them to run and have a go. Join a political party, have your say.
Will Labor commit to cutting payroll tax to reduce the burden on small businesses and increase job opportunities for the community?
We'd like to. I'd certainly like to. But the problem is that payroll tax is an important part of government revenue, and if you cut payroll tax, all you're doing is borrowing money to make up the difference. Because of the debt and deficit situation, it's very hard to cut payroll tax.
Is privatising Western Power and selling Fremantle Port the answer?
Well, no. We don't support those things, and we think that both of those would be a mistake. But the truth of the matter is, if they did sell them, they'd get a one-off hit of money, but then they'd lose the ongoing revenue that those assets provide to the state. And you'd lose control of them, and service standards would suffer.
Well, it's that time of the year where young adults fear the most, exam period. You might think that would be enough to motivate uni students to study hard, but reporter Cassandra Elliott discovers the stress level increased amongst many students because they aren't ready.
It's the end of the academic year, which means students are stressfully trying to memorise everything in order to pass their final year exams. This means stress.
Not very good. Haven't started preparing yet.
Probably when it gets to the time I'll have a bit of stress just because it's all in a 48-hour period, all my exams.
While some find working in groups to be helpful, most students don't know how to manage their time well, which is a major factor in stress. Many university students admit to cramming in the lead up to their final year exams, while experts suggest there are more effective ways to study.
As a teacher of 23 years, I was very unambiguous with the advice I gave to my students year in and year out. Work on the process, the outcome will take care of itself. You can be very, very relaxed, or you perform best when you are relaxed and confident.
Patrice Mitchell from UWA's Guild says there are a number of services offered free to students.
If students are quite weary or are a little bit afraid, we often attend with them. So for the first triage session, we'd attend as a support service.
Experts suggest planning your time wisely and knowing your deadlines to avoid unnecessary stress during stressful times. Cassandra Elliott, WAMN News.
The King and Queen of Netherlands have touched down in Australia for a visit. Lauren Darge joins us with more details.
King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands arrived in Australia to commemorate the 400th anniversary of Dutch explorer Dirk Hartog's landing near Shark Bay. Their Majesties were greeted by WA Governor Kerry Sanderson with the Welcome to Country ceremony. During their visit at Fremantle Harbour, Premier Colin Barnett accompanied both Majesties to unveil the Dirk Hartog dish at the Maritime Museum. The royal couple will also visit Curtin University, Shell headquarters, and watch the Melbourne Cup at Ascot before they head towards Canberra on Wednesday.
The WA Police Commissioner Carl O'Callaghan says the state is failing the kids in Kalgoorlie at a recent conference combating antisocial youth. He criticised the Kalgoorlie MP Wendy Duncan, saying he has no confidence in her and that she's not doing anything to address this problem. However, Ms Duncan hit back, saying she has supported the community and produced results.
I'm not so interested in people's responses to my comments. What we need is action to be able to resolve long-term protracted issues facing young people in Kalgoorlie and their families.
In our electorate, there's a lot of work going on to try and get the community to reconcile and to understand each other and to work together. What's not helpful is people from the outside making these sorts of comments, like Carl O'Callaghan.
A prison escapee is back behind bars after a dramatic car chase on Tonkin Highway. 25-year-old Lawrence Arnold Hansen was on the run after he escaped from Department of Corrective Services officers. Mr. Hansen was apprehended after the Hyundai Tucson was stopped by police near Goshnells Road West. Authorities alleged the driver deliberately drove towards an officer who was trying to deploy a stinger device. 6 police vehicles were damaged during the chase. The driver was taken to Royal Perth Hospital where he was remanded in custody.
In an effort to secure her presidential winning position, Hillary Clinton appeared on stage with First Lady Michelle Obama during her rally in North Carolina. While President Barack Obama praised Ms. Clinton for her experience and said Donald Trump is too divisive to be the commander-in-chief. On the other hand, Mr. Trump accused Hillary and Bill Clinton as the creatures of a corrupt political system. It comes after FBI announced they will reopen the investigation into Ms. Clinton's email scandal.
And finally this week, Perth Zoo has become a home for the world's oldest orangutan. Puan has exceeded the usual life expectancy of 50 and is the current world record holder. It's believed Puan was born in 1956 and she has lived in Perth Zoo since 1968. She was given to the zoo by the Sultan Johor in Malaysia in exchange for Australian animals. Despite she can be a bit grumpy every now and then, the zoo said she's a great grandma. Well, long live the orangutans, hey? And those are the top stories you need to know this week.
We have the latest news on our website and Facebook. We'll see you next week. Good night.
See ya.